Dharmabytes is brought to you by Free Buddhist Audio, the Dharma for your life. Our work is funded entirely by donations from our generous listeners. If you would like to help us keep this free, make a contribution at freebuddhistaudio.com/donate. Thank you, and happy listening.
Conditionality, Pratityasamutpada, which is the central teaching of the Buddha, which says that we are a result of the conditions around us, that we feed into those conditions all the time, means that we cannot act in isolation. I'd just like to point that out. We cannot act in isolation. We are irrevocably linked to all other beings and the world around us. So the law of karma says that all our actions will have consequences, and those are both internal and external. So whenever we take an action, it will have a result out there in the world, but it will also have a result on us. If we act meanly towards somebody, we're worried what they're going to say to us next time we see them. So we're a bit on edge. So we can't do anything that does not have an effect on ourselves and on the world. So not only are we interrelated, so we don't act in isolation, but we are a product of our actions. We don't have a fixed self. We are a product of our actions. We are the interplay between our actions and our thoughts and our speech and the world around us. So ethical responsibility is the basis for transformation of the self and the world around us. Bhante Sangharakshita says in his commentary on the Sutra of Golden Light that we need a much stronger emphasis on spiritual values in our relationship with the world, or civilization will collapse and mankind will destroy itself. In another talk, he puts it in a different way. He says, an attitude of withdrawal from public concerns into purely personal ones is one that is not worthy of a human being. It represents an abdication of responsibility. So he's talking here about ethical responsibility. Bhante emphasizes that to accept responsibility for our choices and actions is absolutely crucial to spiritual development, and it is a mark of spiritual maturity. The sutra says that the spiritually committed individuals will orient all human activity towards the golden light. It will not only transform the world from within us, but that our thoughts, speech and deeds will transform the world itself. So what I like to call socially engaged Buddhism comes from this understanding of practice. It helps us to link the work on your own mind and the more social and public dimensions of compassion. Each and every situation we find ourselves in, locally or globally, is an opportunity for compassion, for generosity and clarity and equanimity. And I'd just like to finish on a quote by the Dalai Lama. It is not enough to be compassionate, you must act. There are two aspects to action. One is to overcome the distortions and afflictions of your own mind. That is, in terms of calming and eventually dispelling anger. This is action out of compassion. The other is more social, more public. When something needs to be done in the world to rectify the wrongs, if one is really concerned with benefiting others, one needs to be engaged, one needs to be involved. So this is what the Sutra of Golden Light is talking about. It's talking about the transformation of the self and the transformation of the world around us as not being separate. They are all responsive to the Golden Light. They are all responsive to the transcendental. They are both responsive to our practice.
We hope you enjoyed today's Dharma Bite. Please help us keep this free. Make a contribution at freebuddhistaudio.com/donate. And thank you.